Hi, y'all. Swags right here in the cut. Look at wake him up. Wake up, Swags. Swags, man. That's my best friend, y'all. Cowboys fan. Y'all seen him with me in Oxnard. Big third down after the offense. Wow. Come on, defense. Wake up. Come on. Wake up. You look good. 2 stops early, Lou. Watch C-Mac. Watch the dump off. Big. Good stop. Punches. Can't separate. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy Foots. Hey, man, I give y'all a good one. Hey, this game. Cowboys lose their season opener to the freaking Cam Newton Carolina Panthers 16-8. I'm going to jump right into it, guys. So when I talked about the keys to victory, our 5 keys to victory, what the Cowboys must do to win this game, tackle C-Mac, rush Cam contained, the little things. Get Zeke involved early on, just out of sync. All right. And so there are a lot. Well, you know what? Before I jump all the way in, let me just say thank you, guys. Losing the game sucks, but being able to come on, talk to you guys on this YouTube, just talk about football, period. Anytime I get to talk about ball is a good day. It's a good night. Yeah, we lost. It's game 1. We'll talk about some things, and then I'll talk to you guys at the end. But it'll be all right. All right. Okay. But now, in all seriousness, guys, I'm still grateful. I'm still thankful for you guys rocking with me. And again, transitioning and kind of segueing into this game, it's a lot of blame to go around. There really is. I'm sure everybody wants Jason Garrett fired right now. I'm sure, everybody wants Dak and they want Tony. And every time throughout the game, I was feeling like that as well. The receivers. I mean, the list goes on and on. Play calling, the game plan. Defensively, did you guys... Did the defense have any idea that, Cam likes to run these RPOs and likes to run these, kind of what Robert Griffin did back when he killed us in that play-in game to get to the playoffs? It was that 2013 or whatever his rookie year was, where basically this read option, they're holding the ball, seeing if C-Mac wants to get the ball. I think you did a good job on Christian McCaffrey for the most part. I think you did a good job on the offense. I think this defense really played decently. But there's so much to go around. And this is kind of knee-jerk, not really overreaction, but without me going back and watching the game, just off the notes that I take during the game, and obviously my 5 reasons. There are 5 real reasons to me why the Cowboys lost this game ultimately. And again, a lot of blame to go around. Anytime Sean Lee's missing tackles like that, all right, he's whiffing. It was just some good, the missed kick. I'm watching, and you guys saw the first clip, me and Lou, and that was when the Cowboys actually did get a big stop on third down. Those live look-ins are like kind of cool. I like them joints real time. My reactions, because I get crazy throughout the game. But of course, Maher missed the kick, and everybody's tweeting about Dan Bailey and Dez and all this, and he's tweeting during the game. But you can't look back now. You cut Dan, so here it is what it is. It was just one of those games. But to me, there really are 5 reasons why the Cowboys lost. You guys may disagree, you may not, but the fact remains, if we don't be real with ourselves as a fan base, if this season does get long and it starts to look goofy, we'll just be, Homer forever. But at some point, the GM, Jerry, and his son, they're both are GMing, and Will Clay, they got to look at this roster. They got to look at some things going on, especially you start losing a couple games. Now, week 1, an uncommon opponent in Carolina. I'm not giving the Cowboys a pass, but I'm not going to jump off the bridge either. But if things start to get goofy, all right. But nonetheless, let's get into these 5 reasons really, really quickly within this recap as to why the Cows lost today. Sorry, Cowboys fans. I still got my stuff on. I'm in the DMV. I went to the grocery store. I was getting ostracized. They was making fun of me. I'm still here, though. All right, here we go. Number 1, Dak. You killing me, Dakota. So, when Dak was drafted, I called him a steal. Let me get some of my tea, because y'all not going to like me for this one. I still love Dak. I think he'll bounce back, but today was awful, flat out. Indecisive. Processing slow. I can think of about 3 plays that I know I'll go back, watch the film. Either could have stepped up and just run, Dak. Get your blood flowing and run. Or guys were running open and he just didn't step up, keep his head, eyes down the field and let the play develop. Or you think of the dirt ball to Cole Beasley. You think of the one to not to swing, to Jarwin. Just a bad throw. All right, you got to extend drives. And what's going to happen is, like today, everybody doesn't have Carolina's. Like, there's only one Luke Kuechly in the league. So everybody doesn't have Carolina's personnel to be able to stop Zeke. But teams are going to do everything in their power to stop Ezekiel Elliott. At some point, Dak, these receivers, whoever it is out there, somebody's going to have to win on the outside consistently. You tried to scheme Cole open a little bit, but, I mean, 19 of 29 for 170 is pathetic. I don't care how many, Oikos commercials Dak does or how many Cowboys fans like him. If that's his performance throughout the year, he won't be the quarterback for very long of this team. I'm telling you that now. Because you have to maximize Ezekiel Elliott's talent. So, throw tomatoes at the screen. Dak sucked today. Period. Accuracy wasn't clean, and there's no Dez Bryant to blame anymore. All right? So, I try to be as short, concise, and sweet as possible, but that's the facts. And as I watch film, I may put it on tape. I don't want to come off as a hater or somebody but this is what it is. So, everybody's going to blame coaching, and coaching takes part in it, but there were plays that could have been executed. The line was a little goofy at times, a little leaky, but come on now. So that's just me. What do you guys think about that? But number one, Dak just was off. And I know he didn't play much in the preseason, and they don't play much together, but that was a very bad performance, just being real. Number two, Connor Williams just struggled with strength. I thought that he would be more of a plug-and-play guy. I think that he'll be fine, but Kawan Short ate his lunch today, bullied him all day. And that makes me nervous, especially with us not knowing how long Travis Frederick is going to be out. Now, again, Kawan Short is a very good player. I remember him coming out of Purdue, scouted him. And I remember when actually Carolina drafted him and Star Lotulelei back-to-back, two defensive tackles, which was very smart on Carolina's part. Carolina's a really good drafting team. So, nonetheless, Connor Williams got bullied today. He has to play with better strength. And I think the O-line was spotty. Zeke couldn't really get going in the first half. And teams, again, they're going to load up. If they have, next week you see Snacks Harrison. So, they're going to find out, okay, did Connor eat his Wheaties today real quick? Now, I don't think the Giants' defense is as good as Carolina's, but judging today, scouting today, Connor Williams looked bad, and that's the fact. So we'll have to see. Again, not giving up on him or Dak, but I'm letting you guys know what I see. You guys feel free to disagree. Number three, penalties, freaking penalties, especially early on in the game. The drive stalling penalties. The way that you get Dak going, all right, I got Dak written down. So I'm drive stalling. Can't get Zeke going because you're in 2nd and 15, you're in 2nd and 20. So now the whole playbook changes. So for everybody who wants to blame coaching, all right, Tyron Smith getting the holding call, not cool. Blocking the back, not cool. Lyle whiffing, not cool. And that's to be expected because the starters haven't played much. And it was hot, but these are all excuses because the fact of the matter is those penalties kill you. Because this team, in order for this team to be successful, you better stay ahead of the chains. Down and distance is so important for the Cowboys. When it's 2nd and 4, when it's 2nd and 6, when it's 3rd and 6, when it's 3rd and 4 manageable, the Cowboys are a very successful team, and they will be. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, there's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league who really know how to convert and really know how to keep the ball moving. Not to mention the Cowboys' offense really doesn't push the ball down the field anyway. You can't get behind the chains. That's just not their game. So, the penalties, the sloppiness has to go. Has to. Number three, the penalties, man. Number four, this is a sneaky one for me. The tight end play. All right? Tight end play was bad. You know why it was bad? Because I don't remember any tight end making a play. And this leads me to my next point. I didn't think Rico would make the team. He made the team. Use him. He's a mismatch. Okay? This is what I don't like about the coaching staff. Now, I put a lot of blame on Dak. He's the quarterback. He gets the blame. Coaching staff. Did you guys scout Carolina's secondary? They're not that good. Dante Jackson is okay from LSU. He's not that great. The safety play, really, Captain Mutterlin, and the safety play was decent at best. Carolina's strength is that front seven and Luke freaking Kuechly. But if you can get, Rico matched up on one of these slow, older safeties, come on, he can go box out a player. We didn't make any plays on the outside, and not to mention Swain, couldn't get, when Swaim gets the ball, it's just hard to watch. And Jarwin, him and Dak had that off-kilter play. I blame it on Dak, but I mean, like, is Jarwin really a threat? He's not. Rico made the team. Use Rico Gathers. You gotta take a sip of this tea, man. I'm serious now. Tight end play sucked. Rico could have gotten there and did what Jeff Swaim did. So that's something to watch, because I think you talk about personnel, you talking about getting somebody who can add a spark or add something. Put Rico Gathers in the game. Number 5, let's end on a positive note here. All right, the defense played really, really well. Now I mentioned early on with the RPO stuff and the read option. I think that it was a shock for the Cowboys seeing Cam and how big and athletic he really is, and it's an uncommon opponent. But for the most part, for as much as they were on the field, Marcus Lawrence finished with 2 sacks. I don't even think Cheeto gave up a reception. Byron Jones may have gave up like 3. That's not bad. You know, Sean Lee had a couple missed tackles. Even Leighton was out there running around. Well, I was scared to death. I'm telling Lou, like, this is about to get bad. Leighton is going to get blown up out there. He didn't look bad out there. I mean, he didn't make any plays, but he didn't have any plays given up on him. Actually, he got crushed on one play. I think the fullback, somebody came and crushed Leighton Manning. But the point is, the defense didn't play bad. Ross had the strip fumble. Collins had a sack. Malik Collins, is good to see him back in the fold. Your defense, if nothing else, you get Zeke going these next couple games, your defense can hold you in some games now. And that's exciting. You don't know what's going to happen with Randy Gregory. There's more crap waiting in the wing. I've been trying to get a pulse on that. But your defense kind of showed me something. You hold a team to 16 points, you deserve to win in this league. Your offense needs to get it going in. I was talking to my dad. Early on in the year, it's hard for offenses to get going. It really is. So let's see. Cowboys fans, let's see. Don't jump off the bridge yet. I know I just gave you a bunch of reasons, and I'm just being fair and objective. Relax, though, guys. I know you guys will be upset. I am, too. This is something to watch. I mean, Dak's play is not encouraging right now, but I'm not going to give up on the kid. But, you know, I would have to eat so much crow if I did, because, you know, my YouTube channel was started based off Dak being a steal, and I still think that he can be, but he needs to settle in and just kind of get it going, Dak. But the defense could take some positives from this game, and it's one game. I know sounds cliche, but it's 1 of 15. So let's see. All right, guys, it's your boy Foots the King. Thank you. This is my recap. 5 reasons why the Cowboys lost. Let me know what you guys think. Me and Joe will hit the huddle tomorrow. Then we'll hit it probably another day this week. All Cowboy stuff. 0-1. Better get it together against the Giants. Peace.